Hey guys, I'm Dupree, and today I am here with a special video, and this is on extreme masse shots. On extreme masse shots, when I say extreme, I mean going the whole table, going multiple rails and then curving. Very, very extreme stuff, like the Florian Kohler type stuff. I don't know if you've seen my trick shots, but I can do some pretty crazy stuff with the masse shot. And just a disclaimer, it does mess up your table if you do not protect it. I just choose to not protect it. I just pay for my table to be recovered. But I got a special cue right here. I literally just unboxed this. This is a Abram Diaz custom Masse cue. And in the description, I will tell you where you can get this and Abram Diaz's contact information if you decide that you want one of these. And they do start at $400, which is actually great for this quality, great for a Masse cue. So we're just going to walk through some extreme Masse shots. I have never shot with this cue before, so I'm trying to get used to it. I'm just trying to see what I can do with it. So we're going to go through some Masse shots that I love and just do a quick little tutorial on them. So let's actually move it to this side so I can reach it. But this shot right here, we're going to start with our cue ball down there on the rail. I'm going to move my camera over. Starting with our cue ball down here, we're going to elevate, masse the cue ball. It's going to come all the way up, hit the 8, pocket the 8, spin all the way back down, maybe hit this rail a few times, and then pocket the 9. Now for this shot, we need to elevate a lot, like nearly 90 degrees, almost fully on top of the cue ball like that. And we're hitting with a lot of low left English, and I can tell this cue already feels really good. This is amazing quality, guys. I'll show a close-up on it right after this. But we're going to aim about right here. That's just where I like to aim. And you can kind of use your wrist. I like to press my wrist up against my side. And we're going to use low left spin, hit very hard, and strike through the cue ball until your tip hits the felt. And now just to show you where I'm hitting on the cue ball, low left spin down here. So if the cue ball is face up, like that, we're hitting right here, spinning it backwards. Cue ball spins backwards all the way until it hits the 8. Once it hits the 8, all that back spin is released and it goes down the rail and pockets the 9. The left spin just to keep it on the left side of the table. And here's the... So that is a really, really fun shot. Now the next shot we're going to talk about, I'm going to throw this 9 ball right here. We're going to take a few blocker balls. We're just going to lay them out over this side pocket. It makes it look a lot neater if they're kind of in a straight line. I was going to take, let's just throw out 6 of them. And to make it a tad bit easier so I don't stay here for a bit filming this, we're going to take this butt, put it right on that rail. It's going to make it easier to hit that 9 ball. Now the goal is to hit the cue ball off of that rail, off of this short rail. Cue ball will bounce off of this rail. It'll go up, curve around the blockers, come back, maybe hit the butt, and then pocket the 9 ball into the corner. Now this one we need to hit into this rail, a little less elevation than last time, but now we're using low right spin. So that right spin pulls it backwards. The right spin is what pulls it back. If you just use bottom, your cue ball will not come back enough, and your cue ball will strike this rail around here. If you're using too much right spin, your cue ball will curve and hit this rail somewhere right here. So just to show you again on the IQ, low right spin, if the IQ is up like this, we are striking the cue ball right here. Bam, low right spin. Just about 80 degrees of elevation. Again, hitting hard and following through the table. That is the most important part of these masse shots. Also make sure you're chalked up. Chalking up helps prevent miscues. We're aiming around here, around the second diamond, and then it'll go up, curve around those blocker balls, and pocket that 9 ball. Here it is. So this next shot is similar to the first shot that I showed, that little masse up and down the table. We're going to take the 1 and the 3. We're going to put a 3-9 combo, the one around here. 3-9 combo into the corner just for some fun. Put it like that. Now what we're going to do, so our cue ball and the 1 ball are on the same rail right here, just about an inch apart from each other. They're not touching. But what we're going to do is we're going to hit with that low left spin. The 1 ball will be pocketed. Our cue ball will start tracking backwards, coming back here. Hit the rail a few times probably, hit the 3. The 3 will go into the 9 and pocket it. This is a very, very fun shot. There's a lot of different variations to it. Just to go over some of them, just in theory. We could put the 3 ball there and the 9 ball here. We can masse. Same shot, 1 ball goes into the corner, again low left spin. Cue ball comes back along the rail, heads off the 3, pockets the 9 into the corner. Another possibility, a 3-9 combo into that corner. So we have the 1 ball here, cue ball here, pocket the 1, the cue ball masses back, makes the 3-9 combo, 3 goes into the side, 9 keeps going and falls into the corner. And then the mega one, this is the best one that you could do, and this takes a lot of practice and a real good stroke. Right here, looks like this. So you masse into the 1, cue ball comes back, makes the 3-9 combo. Your cue ball has enough spin to carry through and then pocket the 8 into the corner. Now that is real tough. It takes a ton of spin. But we're just going to stick with the basic one right here. I've made all of them. You can find all of those variations on my Instagram channel. It's the same name as my YouTube. But this shot is a lot of fun. It's called the Rocket Masse. So it's low left English, low inside. Now this next shot has become one of my favorites, and it is a classic. It's the Machine Gun Masse. It's become like a first try every time shot for me. So I'm just going to show it to you in one take, because these masse shots are very difficult. You're not going to get them first try every time. Not at all. But we're going to take the cue ball, put it with the 1, 2, 3. They're all frozen. 2 balls out of the second diamond. I'm going to take 3 balls, put it above those 3. Above the cue ball. And all these balls are about a ball away from the rail. I'm not going to take the time to measure it out. We got the 8 ball hanging into the side. And then what we're going to do is we are going to strike our cue ball with low left English. Our cue ball will hit the 1, 2, 3 combo. The 3 ball will be pocketed in the corner pocket that you cannot see. And then the cue ball will go forward just a bit. That low left spin will bring it back. It'll hit almost every one of these balls before pocketing the 8 into the corner and into the side, I mean. But there's also a there's also a harder version. You can set this up and then hit with enough low left spin that your cue ball again carries through the 8 ball and goes in pockets like a 9 ball into the corner. That's a real fun shot. But what we need to do is we need to elevate pretty much 90 degrees. We're going to aim straight into the 1 ball. It really doesn't matter where we aim as long as we don't jump out of the pack. And we're just going to take a few practice strokes. And there it is. It's a real fun shot. You can see why it's called a machine gun masse. Just the sound of the cue ball hitting the other balls makes it sound like a machine gun. I think it's a very, very fun shot. It's a very good, easy beginner shot. It shoots great with a masse cue. This masse cue is such a smooth hit. I just can't tell you enough. But we're going to move on to the next shot if we have time. Okay, so we are actually out of time. I do not want to make this video too long. But if you guys enjoyed, please give me a thumbs up down below. Drop a comment in the comment section saying what you thought about the video. You can say it's a great video. You can say it was absolutely terrible. If you would like to contact Abram Diaz about building you one of these beautiful Masse cues, I love this so much. It's such a pretty cue too, and it hits so well. It comes with 2 shafts. He can build it pretty much whatever weight you want. It only takes about 6 months, which is great for a custom cue. And it starts at $400, which is amazing for a Masse cue. Masse cues, you will not find one much cheaper. And by much cheaper, I mean like $380. They're fairly expensive cues, but there's not many out there. This is one of the few that you can find in a lot of places. That you can find like high quantities. You don't have to be on eBay and searching through forever to find a Masse cue. You can just contact the guy down in the description. I have his contact information listed. Abram Diaz. He is in California. He is an amazing artistic pool player and a great cue builder. So also if you just need your shafts repaired or anything repaired, you can just contact him and he'll do it for you. Put on a new tip. He's part of Team Kamui. He's on the Kamui tip team. So they sponsor him, so obviously he is a very big player. But this cue, I absolutely love it. So you can contact him down in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.